Hello everybody! Willow here. Just give me one moment to set up. Hope you guys enjoy. Just one moment, everybody. I'll be right with you. Just a second. There we go, and we are all ready. Can you guys hear me? Let's see. Alright, yep, I can hear myself. Let's get ready to draw. So, I hope everybody's day or night is going very well. For me, it's been great. So today I actually want to draw. This time I have talking in my stream, which is fairly good. I'm excited about it. And I am a little bit soft-spoken today, so I hope that's not a problem. I hope everybody enjoys the drawing and has fun. So welcome everybody who's new, welcome everybody who's just joining or has already joined. Thank you guys so much for coming. And I am going to just see what we're going to be drawing today. I think I'm going to be trying to do a dragon. So, we all know I love dragons. I think dragons are amazing, and especially they're so fun to draw. I'm sorry if you guys hear crazy background noises. Uh-oh. Yay, welcome everybody, welcome, welcome! I'm very excited to be back. I had a little episode yesterday or the day before where my channel actually accidentally went away due to a kind of account thing, so I had to retrieve it. So luckily nothing happens to the channel. I'm very happy to have it back, so if anybody noticed that something wasn't running or something wasn't up or it wasn't showing up, I've got that fixed right now. So that's good. We're gonna have some detail in this. I'm gonna try to make this as possibly both quick as I can, as well as fun. So, and detailed. I want this to be detailed. There, let's see. There we go. Nice shapes in it. Let's zoom out. Okay, that's fairly big. Alright. We should need to shrink this picture down just slightly. Just a little bit. Possibly even rotate it as well. Yeah, that's right, that's right. I like that. That's a good angle. And I'm gonna have a shorter, maybe like this. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works. I'm thinking more of a beaked dragon, like a bird. I'm really thinking birds today. There we go. We gotta have little details, little snarl in there. He's angry. And I think I can tilt the eye a little bit more. Make him or her look a little bit more feisty, a little bit more angry. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Feisty dragon. I like this. There we go. And a little nostril. Perfect. We're gonna get some different shapes for like teeth, for a toothy grin, or a scowl. I don't know yet. We'll see how angry or how happy this dragon's gonna be. We do not know. I'm just winging this. I love just winging art, just seeing where it goes, starting off with one idea, and then just kind of like, whoosha! There we go, it's all together now. I didn't even think about it. There we go. Gonna get a little bit rougher of a sketch. There we go. Little curve here for the chin. And we're gonna have his neck come out like this. There we go. I like that. I think this is this needs to be a little bit wider. There we go. That works. Yeah, I love birds. I always like basing my dragons after kind of birds. I mean, they have wings. Some of them seem to like have beaks. You know, this one, I'm gonna try and give this one kind of a goatee or a beard. Let's see where that goes. Oh, I like that. What do you guys think? I really like that. There we go. There, I like that a lot. Maybe even like fur or a frill that matches the beard going up like this. Ooh, that's fancy. I really like this. I really like this. I'm having a lot of fun. I have not drawn in at least a day or two. I need to draw. Let's see. His ears are gonna come down. They're gonna be long. There we go, long ears. There, and then they connect to the head like so. Maybe even like some sort of a mane might work really good with him. Yeah. I like that. That really works. All right. Kind of a, these are a little bit scribblier than I wanted the lines to be. There we go. Perfect. I like that. And then, here, we're trying to perfect this. It's gonna be interesting. It's definitely an interesting process, just kind of winging art, going along, trying to make it nice as you go with no reference and no idea of, like, as soon as I started the stream, I didn't even know what I was gonna draw. I was thinking dragon, but then I was like, alright, I need to think about this on the way. I just want to start a stream and have fun. I really enjoy feathery and furry dragons. I feel like it's a trait, like, we always think about dragons as, like, scales, and I always love to think of, like, what other kind of material? Like, maybe a mane would work well, or maybe even this or that. It's always fun to be creative and, you know, mix creatures and whatnot. Especially when it comes to dragons. I really like drawing dragons. There's just something so creative about them that I'm like, how are more people not drawing dragons? I've always drawn them since I was a little itty bitty toddler. I always loved them. I was always an artist for dragons, even in my really, really, really early years. There we go. I'm gonna add some detailing to the eyes. I don't know if I'm gonna succeed because it's already kind of looking rough. Let's see how it goes. Good thing my pen has pressure sensitivity, because this would not be possible without it. At least in the way that I'm thinking. Maybe even like a horn. Ooh. Ooh, I like this. I just thought of this. very fancy. Giving him a little bit of contrast. Oh, you know what? I always think of making the scales like this. Actually, that kind of looks good. Never mind. I had an idea, and then I started drawing an example of what I was not. First, gonna sprick out a little bit like spikes, and because, you know, the motion, I like that. That's a good little detail I always like to put in. If there's a bend somewhere in the character and there's like fur on top of it or spikes, I like to make them splay out a little bit more because there's a dent. Yeah, I agree. I'm like, there's so many times I just randomly draw characters like, yeah, yay, dragon making tutorial, woohoo! I'm probably gonna make it and then not even really care for the character, but then I make it and I'm like, whoa, the design I just drew, I love that. I'm now stuffing that design into my soul, my heart. I'm gonna love it forever. Yeah, that's me right now. I'm like grabbing this design into all these different ideas in my head now. I'm like, this is gonna be a character, I'm thinking, that's gonna be all devious, gonna cause a lot of trouble. And I'm like, ooh, man. I'm thinking like maybe even like kind of like a bat. Maybe he should have like some sort of like bat features because like devious. Now, anyways. Let's see. What color? You know, I always draw these like kind of purplish, grayish dragons, and I love that. But I don't have a character of one yet that's like canon. So you know what? I'm thinking, oh, you know what? No, I'm saving this color. I like that color for him. Let's see. Might change. Yeah, let's see how this looks so far. Kind of like a background, and then I'm gonna tilt this up a little bit more. We're gonna choose that color because I really like it. I really like that color. This kind of like purple dragon thing really is working for me. So this design, I'm loving it. I'm loving it already. I'm just kind of like randomly making this, like, and it's coming out so perfect in my opinion. I'm like, this might be a character of mine soon, like canonly. I'm so excited. You know, I love little surprises like that where I'm just kind of doing something for the sake of, you know, getting content, having fun, doing something random, and because I don't want to keep drawing the same 4 characters over and over again, and I'm actually like, you know what? Oddly enough, new character perhaps, so I'm gonna be thinking about some names for him, and perhaps he'll be a thing, you know? New design, new focus, more diversity in my content. I can name something and be like, you know, we have Phibius, we have and had a bunch of characters before. I actually wanted to change Phibius's name for a while, but I'm not sure. We have a ton of characters, but you know what? I like grabbing a bunch of characters into my series and being like, wow, look at all the diversity of characters that I have that I could draw at any time. So the more characters, the less random, like, at least in my opinion, I feel as if it's like the more characters, the less random characters to be drawn, and the more diversity that I can have without becoming random in that sense. There's nothing wrong with random, I always do it. But I get bored of drawing the same couple characters over and over again. So I'm like, you know, these kind of random draw what I feel, draw any dragon from imagination streams and artworks, I find them just really helpful as an artist because I'm always finding new ideas. I'm like, wow, I really actually love this character. So I am grabbing this design for more videos to come, hopefully. My word isn't as great as I want it to be, because my motivation, but you know what? In my mind right now, I'm thinking it as I'm gonna be finding some storyline for him. I love this so far. And I hope you guys do too. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's kind of the main. It wraps around, kind of like sideburns, but then it stops, and then it comes to like this, you know, crazy slanted goatee. I really like this. Ooh, maybe he can be like, ooh, I'm really liking the idea of a new villain character. I need characters of all sizes, all colors, all, like, I don't have a purple dragon yet, and that's really cool. I have, like, so many, I've had, like, so many common red dragons, like fire dragons, and I don't have a lot of diversity in my characters, I feel, and I'm like, you know what, I need a bunch of characters. If I were to draw all of them together, no two should look the same. And I really like experimenting with that. Oh, I forgot to color that part. You know what? I'll just make that more hair. Laziness. Alright. I'm thinking antagonist, kind of. I don't really always like pure antagonist. Like, I always like antagonist who's misunderstood, not just like evil for the sake of being evil. So I want to think of, I don't know yet. I'm seeing, I don't know quite what I'm doing yet, or even if we'll see him again, but I'm planning on it because I love this design already, and I'm like, I really want to replicate it more. I really want to elaborate on it and grow it and be like, I want this guy to pop up more on my channel and in my art. I think it's really cool. I always loved this kind of like maned dragon, multiple horns, kind of devious, long-nosed, beaked dragon, and I'm like, always so reluctant to make it because it's always been like not even a side character at this point, just like a random art practice character that was always just like randomly drawn. And I always looked at these kind of dragons and said like to myself, you know what? Stop just drawing them randomly and just like maybe do something with it. And you know, I want to do something with it. Other than just a speed paint of a random dragon design. Like, I love this guy so far. He looks awesome. He looks like he would be very likable in a series. If like, I want to start doing storytelling again. It wasn't really popular. I was a little bit disappointed that since my stories used to be something that, you know, took the most time, and it was, at the time, it was the least popular or least watched thing on my channel. I was like, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't do stories, but, you know, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. So I always felt like maybe I should crawl back to it and make, like, shorter stories or try a different format. Like, I always did them in the form of, like, either a speed paint or, you know, a still image of, like, one scene from the story, but they were always so long, like, the attention span of the videos would kind of drop off at the first, like, couple seconds. So I was like, okay, not as many people as I thought were watching these, so At least, maybe it just cancels out with, like, repetitive clicks. So who knows? Like, if you go and, like, click on the video just to, like, check the comment or something, that also kind of, like, I believe that might average out the average watch time to be much shorter, so I can't actually say if they were being watched to their full potential, but I felt like they definitely could have been more interesting to watch. So right now I'm thinking up different formats of storytelling, maybe making them very short, maybe doing them kind of like journal entries with a picture and words on it. I don't know, I'm thinking about, I really like the idea of like opening an olden book and finding like legends being told and in the form of like scrapbooking with the stories just kind of like etched onto the page. I really, really, really loved that idea. And I wanted to run with it and see what I could do. But that never really came about yet. So I'm thinking about the perfect way to start storytelling without doing, like, I don't want to do, at least right now, I don't have the time or energy to make animation for it, for my stories, nor slideshows of, like, lots of images, because it takes me a ranged amount of time to make art. Without the live stream, if I wanted to work fast, I could probably do this, you know, fairly quickly, but it's not quick enough that I would want to make 20 of them for a story flip through. So I've been for the last like many months in a dilemma of how to make my stories, but also make them more like artistically, like, you know, wide. Have more like art within the story, not just like one picture. But that's something that I never really got. At least in my opinion, I did not really love the formatting that I made my stories. It wasn't great. I always felt like I had more potential in them, but it just wasn't being met because I would kind of, you know, go about it as like a lazier thing than I could have, like just one picture. And I read the story in the background, and then I was like really bored of my story. My short stories. I love them. But at the same time, I want to do that again, but I don't want to animate it. At least right now, I don't want to animate. I know many people have asked me to animate it, but that's just not something I can or have the time to do right now. It's a really fickle thing that is hard to figure out right now, so I'm trying. I want to find a way that, like there is a community out there for, like, long storytelling, but that's more kind of, like, I don't know. There are storytellings that do very well, but they have something that I don't think mine had, and I feel like I could have, I don't know what it is. That story series of mine, I've rethought it so many times. I have many characters that have come through it, so right now I feel like I'm not even in a position of working up a whole storyline until I, you know, feel comfortable with YouTube more and work on bigger things, such as finding a format for my storytelling so that I can bring it up in a way that I don't feel like in a week from it, I'll just kind of be like, oh, it's not performing well, let's just stop. So, it's actually fun. I think it's actually fun finding a balance and finding what works and what doesn't work. I feel like, it's definitely an interesting balance, at least to me, to find, you know, new ideas. You know, if something doesn't turn out, if a project of mine or series doesn't really turn out as quite fun, at least for me, that I would have imagined it to be, it's always a great trip to think of, like, you know, what could I do better? And even if I don't really like that at first, it opens up a door for me to try new things and try new formatting for storytelling that I might love, like 10 times, 100 times more than what I was originally making. Now that's something I've found happens a ton for me, actually, on here. I'm always like, well, alright, this doesn't work. Let's try this. And then I absolutely love it after I've tried it. Everybody else loves it. And it's just like, it's great learning. Oh, blue really looks good in the background for some reason. Maybe we can have like a gradient background. Okay, I'm getting very off topic. Green would also look good. I need a light color for the background since this is a very dark colored character. Or grayer tones. I mean, I don't really like that. That doesn't look great. I think that's a little bit bland than I wanted. So let's see. What are we gonna do? Like, very near white? Perhaps, per se? Maybe? Maybe? Yeah, I think I like blue. I like baby blue for this, like, very light baby blue. Oh, right. Let's see, I like that. I like that. Huh. What more could I do? Well, shading is definitely a part of this that I wanted. Oh, you know what? This isn't what I wanted to do. I didn't want to shade like that. I wanted to try... Seriously? Working layer. All image? Is all image gonna help? All image helps. That's good. I'm gonna highlight, and I'm zooming out because I don't like the flashiness of it. I don't like that on my videos. I zoom in again. Maybe even... what am I doing? I have to zoom out again to do the cell pen. Okay. Alright, I see how it is. I see how it is. Trying to be friendly in my videos for everyone. Definitely a difficult task, but one I'm willing to make happen. Alright. And now that that happened, I go like this. I take the airbrush. I turn the density down. Not that down. Not that much. Willow, what are you doing? What are you thinking? You've done this before. You've done this kind of 3D-ish shading before. And it's worked. It really is worked. Don't forget how to do it now. My minimum size is huge. My minimum size should be 1%. Ugh, 6% works. I need to make more gray, more gray. This is a little bit too bright of a shade for me. Oh, let's see. I like this. I used to shade like this all the time, and then I got lazy, and then I did like flat shade. Not that flat shade is lazy, but lazy for what I wanted to make. I wanted to do this, but I really just, for a long time, was like, too much effort. So right now, I'm gonna actually put in that effort that I wanted. I feel like highlighting the sections of color that I wanted shaded first, lets you shade around in a gradient on the outside so that it doesn't get outside of the bounds of the lines that you want, or the shapes in the artwork, and it really helps it to be 3D without putting in a little bit too much effort that I'm even willing to put in right now. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's make this a lot darker. There. Let's do the detailing now. We go a little bit darker, and then we go really dark for the wee edges. Definitely not. What was I thinking? It looked like the dragon was wearing lipstick. Uh-oh. This dragon doesn't wear lipstick. There. Major shadowing around the eyes. Make him look more devious. Make him shadowed like a villain. There we go. And the minimum size for my pressure sensitivity is working well now. Very good. Oh, I like how this is turning out now. I'm very proud. My new computer is treating me very nicely. I don't believe I've had one problem with it so far, so I'm very happy with it. And the art looks fabulous on it in person. On YouTube, it cuts down the quality of what you see in person quite a bit. So does any recording, at least that I've seen. You gotta see something in person, usually, to know the true value of something. But this is working wonders. I feel like I can see, like, as I was saying in person, I feel like I can see there's so many pixels, I'm like lost in the detail of it, so I'm kind of like, wow, that's very impressive. That's a really impressive system. I'm gonna go and fix these little parts that I did not highlight correctly. Like this, like this. Yikes. And here, yep, here isn't really good. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. A little bit better. You know, what can I say? And I definitely forgot to shade here. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. That's still a little bit rough. Rougher than I wanted, but, you know, it's coming along. Let's get a little bit more contrast on the eyes. Make them look a little bit more devious, a little bit more like, you know how the villains always, like, smile in the shadows, like everything but, like, the eyes and the teeth. And just some features of the face. Let's also get some lines in here, you know. Oh yeah, I like this. This is coming along. This is coming along rather nicely. Uh-oh, what is this? There we go, fix that. Airbrush. This time I'm feeling like not highlighting it, but at the same time, it might be helpful. But right now it doesn't seem to be posing a big problem. I really like this. I really, really, really like how this is turning out. This is rather nice. Uh-oh. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Shadowing's looking a little wonky right now. Okay, it's fine. I'm overreacting. I'm both a perfectionist and a non-perfectionist. I'm always into winging it and making it scrappy, and then there's another side of me that fights, and it's like, that doesn't look right. Willow, what are you doing? That doesn't look great. And I'm judging myself a little bit too much sometimes. Yeah, like there. That's too orange. Yeah. Old bone color. Yeah, that's better. That's better for the horns. Yeah, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? I'm in love with this design. I'm so happy with how this turned out. I'm so happy with this. I'm really happy with this. You know what? What? Okay. He needs... There's something still up about the shading for the mane that I am not a fan of. Maybe it's that it doesn't have enough, like, dark edging, maybe? Like this? I don't know. I don't know what it's missing. It looks a little bit too messy. But again, this character is supposed to look a little bit messy. But I can't decide between a very handsome antagonist dragon or a very, like, roughed up, doesn't really care what his hair looks like kind of character, like a little bit messier like this is portraying. I cannot decide, but I'm going for a mixture of both. Well, if there's a darker line right there for shadow, there's going to be more darker lines for the values. Got to be in more than one place. Same as colors, I feel. So, in the form of colors, this needs to be, let me squint my eyes for a second, lean back. Right here. Right here. Yeah, right there, right here, right. Needs more sections, it needs sections. Not that many, not those. Yeah. That works, this works. It needed sections, it needed some dark, right, like that. Yeah, there we go. I like it. There we go. I like it. That matters. Let's give him some dark, very dark, like, I don't know, eyeliner. Like, I'm thinking, like, oh yeah, that works. That really does work. Oh. Maybe even tattoos. I like the idea of tattoos. Oh, welcome everybody. I see some people are joining. Welcome. Yeah, I'm feeling like the squared off spirals. Maybe this will be a female villain due to the very flamboyant eyebrow, not eyebrow, like makeup. It strikes me like that. Ooh, I'm really liking this. Oh my goodness. Ah, this designing. It's so fun. It's so much fun. It's so much fun to just make characters and just think about it, like going with the flow. I love that. And I always end up, whenever I do that, whenever I just like randomly make a character, I always love it so much that I'm like, oh, I'm grabbing this design. I love it so much. I'm gonna make this more. This is gonna be in my heart. Oh wow, yeah. And oh yeah, a mole. Yes. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Ah, this is so cool. I'm loving this. Yep, I think this is gonna be a canon character. Maybe. Slow down. It's a maybe. But I'm super duper proud of this. I'm loving this, especially the crazy characteristics of it all. Oh yeah, tattoos like vines, or maybe even they are vines. Maybe she's like some overlord of the vines or the darkness, and this is like the seeping darkness within her soul. Who knows? Just like leaching out into the form of magnificent tattoos. Oh yeah. I love it. I can't get over this. I love this design so much. This is... Oh, I made too much of a... Oh my goodness. I'm just so happy with it. Yeah, let's add a couple more. Let's not make it too overwhelming. I don't want to completely overwhelm the character with tattoos to the point where it's hard to draw her. But this is definitely a stretch than I was anticipating drawing tonight. This was a stretch. I can't say I'm disappointed. I can't believe I would I would do something like this today. Oh man. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, I'm so happy with it. I'm very happy with it. Let's even, like, I don't even want to tone these down. Maybe I will. I don't know. But perhaps even like oh yeah, so what I was saying about like colors appearing multiple places in the art piece, I really like doing that effect. Since there's gold right there, and there's gold nowhere else, I want to cancel that out a little bit by adding just as much gold somewhere else. Maybe in like horn rings or something. Fancy horns. It's too thick. There we go. Some jewelry. She's fancy. She's got fancy jewelry. She's got like rubies on these rings. Oh yeah. Yes! I love this so much. I cannot get over it. I love it so much. Oh. We're thinking of a name for her. I'm gonna think of a name for her. I'm sure it'll be in the title soon. You know what? Let me do a... Ooh. Oh. Let's see. What if I tone them down? That's really good. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now, just nice and safe. Safe and sound. Ready to save. I love this. I don't know how. What? I'm just too proud of. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at this and I'm just so unbelievably excited. Oh. Oh, I have the most perfect name for her. Oh. Oh, what about BellaDonna? It's a fancy name, and it also is a type of, like, deadly nightshade, and she looks, like, ridden in vines and, like, deadly. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Wait. Nope. Fancier. She needs to be fancier. She's too good for regular writing. We gotta make it scary. Yeah. Yeah, BellaDonna. Madam BellaDonna? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I think that's perfect. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Lady BellaDonna. I like that word. I really like that word. Oh. Oh, she needs to be really picky, too. She needs to get angry over a lot of things. She needs to be fierce. What's she gonna do? Maybe she's like, ooh. Oh. I love it. That's it. I love this so much. Oh, this is perfect. Well, we have ourselves a new character. Woohoo! Yay! Hope everybody enjoys. Hopefully we'll be seeing more of BellaDonna and elaborating on her deviousness. Wow, this is maybe not deviousness. We'll see. We'll see what kind of character she's gonna turn out to be. Hopefully. I need to think of more things. I need to draw her more in order for that to happen. So, thank you guys so much for coming and watching, and if you watched this far, congratulations! This was a whirlwind of adventures. I am very proud of this dragon. Yep. Design is being embedded into my soul and heart and channel, hopefully. More to come. I love this. what was gonna be just a random dragon drawing turned out to be a design that turned into a character, and a character that's gonna turn into love. Hopefully. Again, hopefully. It's all hopefully. So, hopefully I'll draw her again. Hopefully she'll be incorporated into more. Thank you guys so much for coming and seeing and supporting. It means a lot. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys. Have a lovely evening, night, morning, day, afternoon, midnight. Who knows? Or something else. Have a great day. And stay safe. Stay happy. Stay nice. And I will see you guys soon.